Welcome to another Market Open live stream. Today is Friday, end of the week. So hoping to end the week strong. That's always the goal, right? Today, looking at the gap scan right away. Looks like today might be a bit of a slow day. Looking at the overall markets, we're gap down about 1% right now. Starting to curl off these lows a little bit. So that's interesting, but getting to the meat of it, let's set up my momentum watch list for today. So looking at stocks from yesterday, don't know if there's anything from yesterday that I'm really interested in trading today for continuation. SLNG, this one held up fairly high after we had that run on Wednesday. On yesterday, it ended up kind of bouncing off these lows, so we'll see what this one ends up doing. Keep it on the list. SOBR, no interest. AMPX, meh. So I'll go ahead and get rid of, let's see here. Today's list. PRST, no. VREX, no. Beat, no. I can always add these back to the list if they end up making a move. SPRO, now this one held up fairly high yesterday, so I'll definitely keep it on the watch. We were at 80 cents just the day before yesterday. SLNG, keep that one on the list. SOBR, I'll remove, and same with, well, I'll keep AMPX. Or will I? Yeah, I'll keep that one around. So, looking at the gap scan, looks like today might end up being a fairly slow day unless we get something surprising. Pretty sure the two top are reverse splits. Yeah, so those are both reverse splits. So the leading gapper this morning is SLNX, up 41% currently. It's $1.28 a share right now, so straight away, I don't love that the leading gapper is so cheap. It looks like we have Ruby. I remember that one was gapper last week. I didn't end up doing. I don't really like how it traded that much. It's also 50 cents, so I don't really care about that one. LITM. This one looks like it's up 24%. And that one's 280, so it's a little bit more in the price range that I like. I don't like when they're under $2, especially, 150, $1. It's too cheap. If they're 50 cents, it's certainly too cheap. NOAV is gapped at 22%, 53 cents. MDGS is gapped up, it's 63 cents. So the gap scanner is like penny stocks. I mean, literal penny stocks. I don't really put Ruby on the list. I just don't really have any interest in trading these. Um, yeah. HHGC. Real quick though, I gotta run to the bathroom. I run in the bathroom super quick. So, gap scanner this morning, looking a little bit weak. The ones that I'm probably the most interested right now is LITM, and SONX, just because they're a little bit more expensive. I'm really not interested in trading Ruby or, let's see. Yeah, I have no interest in trading stocks under $1, to be honest. So, with that being said, that probably limits us to LITM. I don't even think there's, what is the headline on this one here? Lithium supply deal. Okay, so it's the headline. Announces blah, 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 blah. LG Energy Solution to supply lithium hydroxide for 10 years. Okay, so decent headline. Looking at the chart, we look okay coming into the open. We've got about 6 minutes till the bell here, so I'd like to see it hold up above VWAP before then. SONX, this one is currently trading below VWAP. We'll see what we can do on the open here, but mark out a couple of these. Okay, so let's go get these set up over here. Gotta do it this way where I've got two different watch lists because I've got my level 2 and time and sales data coming from eTrade Pro. So what did I have? Well, I'll just get rid of everything and then add back. Okay. LITM, SONX, maybe SPRO, maybe SLNG if that one starts curling. And I'll call that good for now. HHGC, I really don't have any faith in this one. Though we did have some really nice movement after hours yesterday. It's actually a really nice range here from 1150 to 1680s. But it's pulled back quite a bit since then, so it kind of looks like it's on the look like we're on the back side of the move. Always want to be conscious. I'm trying to trade the front side. And then we've got these two. So these are reverse splits. And then that one day last week we had that crazy momentum on NRBO off of a reverse split. So since then, I like to keep watch of the reverse split stocks just for the first bit of the day to see if they're going to end up, fading or if buyers want to jump on it. But yeah, that NRBO that came by surprise. It's got this weird glitch where I have to make my level 2 and no other widget, only my level 2. I have to adjust it to be the right size in this window off screen because if I try to adjust it on this window, it just blows up and pops into a different size and I can't change it. It's weird. ATXI. So yeah, these have some really nice range on them. That's the thing, and that's why this might end up being a nice mover today. A 1 for 15 reverse split. I mean, yeah, these are some big range candles right here. This is low. Yeah, this is a $1.25 candle right here. So low is 540s, high is 675. I mean, even this right here, this candle is almost $1 a share from highs of 680s to lows of 592. So there's some really nice range on it, which is what I like to see, but I'm not so sure about this one right now. 2 minutes till the open. Just looking to get locked and loaded here. I don't know what exactly I want to be watching on the open. First and foremost, um, so I'll throw these on the other charts over here. So SPRO I've already got up from yesterday. And then I'll put ATXI certainly is going to be potential. Why do I have this? Uh-huh. One chart's too big. Okay. It's a bit weird they're all off center. I don't know why it's like that. I'm not going to worry about it right now, though. Anyway. So what do we have here? Oh, yeah, I want to put SONX on one of the side charts. ATXI, SPRO. And so, market open is going to be in about 15 seconds here. I've got SPRO, ATIX, CANO, and SONX on watch right now. So we'll see which one's going to be the one today. It's kind of hard to say. But there is the market open. I need my bell sound back. I miss my bell. So I've got some volume coming in on this one. LITM. So charting wise, to me, LITM looked the best. Charting wise, but yeah, an ATXI is actually going to halt to the downside off the open here, so it's a little bit rough. SLNG is going to halt to the upside. Is it halted? No, it's not halted. There's just not much volume coming in on that. HHGC. Yeah, this one looks like it can be good. Like I said, we've got some really nice range on it, but we really need to. Yeah, only 263,000 shares in the first 1 minute candle, so I want to see more volume than that. Yeah, there's not much, so that thing needs to wake up before I'm interested in trading it. CANO dumping off. Hmm. So it looks like it's going to be another slow morning this morning. We'll see if we have something wake up. Yesterday, it looked like it was going to be a slow day, and then we had SPRO that made a really nice move about an hour into the market open. So that's when it really started picking up. So we'll give everything a little bit of time here. Man, this thing made a really nice move yesterday and had some really strong breakouts. It was really nice to see. Capitalize on one of them. Yeah, and this thing, wow, actually, there's a lot of volume coming in on SPRO right now. So maybe, just maybe, this thing's going to provide some opportunity if it continues higher. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like anything else is really worth watching, so I might look to take a trade on SPRO here. The thing is, we've got so much resistance pre-market now from yesterday. I don't really like it here. Sava is moving, but I don't really care to trade that one. I saw we had a huge dump on it pre-market right here from 48 to 39, almost $10 a share. And this one, it's more expensive. I believe it's higher float. I don't really. In the past times that this stock has been moving, I don't really care for trading it that much. From what I can recall on it. 38 million float, so not that ginormous. Really not that big at all, but ugh. Yeah, 6.6 million shares of volume on that first 5-minute candle. I would not have expected that much volume to come in. I guess this thing has massive volume. Yesterday we had 29 million in the first 5-minute candle. So this thing has volume. Can't remember what the float is on it. So 30 million float, okay. I'll watch this resumption for the fun of it. There's not much volume coming in here. So, currently just sitting on my hands, waiting for something to set up a little bit better here. Wow, there it drops. This one did another reverse split, top ships. I remember I traded this one way back when. Pretty sure it's reverse split like a million times. Yeah. Look at all-time highs on it. It's how many times it's reverse split. Million, billion. $30 trillion a share at its peak after all its numerous reverse splits. So yeah, okay. No interest there. SLNG, there's no volume on this one. AMPX, same deal. HHGC, here we go. Here's some action. The only thing about this one is not much volume. So that's my the first thing I notice on it. I'm gonna be skeptical. This one over here. HHGC. Wait, ATXI is at 5. Is halted up now? Okay. So that dip got bought up really nicely. When I saw it flush below 5, I thought, you know, it's looking like it, but might look for a trade of resumption on this thing. Because I know for a fact that in a market like this where there's nothing really obvious, as soon as something pops and becomes more obvious, traders are going to jump on it. And it doesn't really look like we've seen this. We're not seeing this on HHGC because there's such light volume. CWBR salt is on the halt scans. CWBR. Okay. I mean, it looks okay, but the volume is super light, so I'm not going to trade that. I mean, the range is okay, but yeah, no volume, no interest really there. LITM, there's red to green on it. And this one does have pretty good volume coming in. So, okay. Pre-market highs 313. Pivot level there. Only thing is the daily chart on this one does not look too good. Gotten pretty beaten down in the recent months. So we've got this daily level here. High 79. This is kind of where the price is right up on right now. HHGC, this one's kind of breaking out too. Made a move to 13. AMPX is starting to curl back up. But I don't really care for that one. No, I think I will watch the resumption on ATXI, which is going to be in less than a minute here if it's a 5-minute halt. We're seeing volume coming in on HHGC, so that's good to see. I was just complaining about the volume profile here, and we're getting some more. Resumption on this one. Should be at 43 and 16 seconds. So I'm curious to see what this one's going to do. If I take a trade, it's not going to be very big size, but yeah. The only thing is there's not much volume going into this hold. I'll watch here. We've got about 5 seconds till resumption. It's going to open high. Nah, not buying that dip. Oh wow, this one dropped like a rock. As a matter of fact, it dropped like a rock into a halt down. So that's why buying dips can be a little freaky on something like this, because I was looking at these dips and these got bought up nicely, but when we kind of turn to the backside of this move, I don't want to be caught trying to buy a dip there. Wow, this thing has nice range. I mean, this candle was just like 60 cents. So far no trades. And HHGC is now halted to the downside. ATXI, thought about taking a trade on this resumption, but there's just not much volume on it. I'm not super keen on trading this one. The two reverse splits. I guess I was just talking about ATXI. Yeah, this one just didn't hold up very well, and no volume here. SPRO, this one looked like it was gonna come alive today. We had a lot of volume off the open, and then we started pushing above VWAP here into this pre-market levels, but we rejected. So market's continuing to go a bit lower. Q's down 1.2%, 1.3%. SPY down 1.4%. Yeah, I wonder if Tesla's overvalued. What is it worth? Is it really $875 billion company right now? Nice. So, yeah, that's good. The Dow Jones is opening trading at 52-week lows today. Yeah, the overall condition of the market is not so good. As we watch Tesla sell off here. So, yeah, so ATXI hold to the down. Yeah, I said that right. Holds to the downside. HHGC, same thing. This one I was about to get interested in too. I didn't like it really on this first move. We didn't really have much volume. The volume started to increase here. We got some nice range on these candles, and then we dropped into a halt down. So I want to be wary of that. I know this one seems, I haven't looked at the float, but it seems like it's pretty stinking low. Let's see. Okay, Finvid has no information on it, so I'm not sure. So far in the day, no trades for me. LITM, this was our leading gapper this morning, I believe. Or maybe the leading gapper that wasn't a penny stock. I can't remember, but or it wasn't a literal penny stock. I know this one's still cheaper here, but it's holding above VWAP here, but I'd like to see it over this pre-market level here before I trade it. Because I want to make sure it's going to hold up here. Wow. ATHX. Looks like this one's moving. ATHX. Okay. So a little random pop here. It doesn't look like there's any news behind it. Or there was a headline that just came out. Institutional finance. Okay, interesting headline here, but all of a sudden we're moving. And the volume's starting to increase. Hey Marty, what's up, man? How's trading going for you lately? We haven't really chatted with you much. I think the only thing we really talked about was you having a position on Pixie some time ago. Speaking of, that one was moving yesterday. Oh, we sold your Tesla puts. Nice. I was actually just talking about Tesla, wondering if it's overvalued. I had a swing trade on Tesla that I held for the longest time, and I actually just sold it the other day at 305 when we ran into this resistance here. So glad I sold that position. Nice. So how long have you been trading for? I typically don't. My main strategy is day trading. So low float. I'm usually not looking for the longer term swing trades. So like the trades I had on Tesla was a little bit of a unusual circumstance. Granted, they worked out pretty nice. About 6 months. Okay. And you're already messing with options. Nice. I got into options very briefly, but then kind of, I don't know, seemed like, you can certainly make good money with options, but you can lose a lot of money with options too. Yeah, okay. Tesla, I mean, I had Tesla for like several months. I'm pretty sure I had it before the. Let's see. Let me look at it actually. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I bought it into this dip here. Um, or was it in after this? I'm trying to remember. Because it was like 35%. Yeah, I think I acquired it over the summer. So it must have been in May or June or something, and then sold off into this. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. Sometimes following the trend is definitely easier said than done. But good for you. So quickly taking a scan at the watch list today. HHGC, we had this halt down and resumption looks pretty rough down here. And the volume is starting to fade off. Ruby, it's the same kind of case. LITM, looks like we're holding up high here and volume started to increase. Um, SONX, yeah, no good here. So do you ever day trade? Do you prefer day trading or do you prefer the longer? Oh, I think you dipped out. Oh man, so you are. So I swear the YouTube concurrent viewers is wrong because it went to 0. So I was like, oh, I thought you left, but apparently not. So you prefer day trading? Yeah, me too. The only thing that's tough is PDT. Is not being over PDT. Ooh, SPRO. So SPRO, this was the stock. Did you trade SPRO yesterday? This one was wild yesterday. We had some really nice breakouts on it. We had like some 8 to 20. I mean, this move right here, when we broke over 70, was like a 20% breakout. It was crazy. And I capitalized on one of them, but could have done better on that stock yesterday. So I'm optimistic if this one's going to curl back up today. I'd like to take some trades on it. I'm trying to remember what this level here is. Hmm. So how I usually run my charts is I'll have I have a 5 minute chart right here, 1 minute chart, 15-second chart, and the daily chart right here. The 15-second is something that I just found that Webull has, and I know Webull is not a very notable day trading broker, but I really have not had a lot of problems with it, and I really do like having the smaller time frame chart for day trading. Something that I added to my arsenal of tools about 2 weeks ago, maybe. So I'm still trying to get used to using it, but it's nice for recognizing little pullbacks that show up on this that don't show up on the 1 minute. Oh, what's doing the market? Market's down 1.5% now, so it looks like we're starting to curl back up a little bit. SPRO, though, what do I want to see on this one? This pullback here doesn't look really bad here for the potential move higher towards 39. I might look for a dip entry. Yeah, the thing about this stock yesterday is I traded it with half size. So on the breakout that I caught 25 cents, it was half size. which is slightly, I mean, I don't want to say it's disappointing because had a good read on it, but shoulda, woulda, coulda kind of thing. So you've already taken trades on ABCT, PCRT, ATXI, and KPRX today. In which case, you're a lot more of an active trader than me. Um, well, I guess kind of recently I've adapted the strategy of taking less trades because I had a problem that I had personally was just over trading. So I know it can work for other people, but for me, I found that I would just get more sloppy when I'm trying to take. Oh, yesterday, okay. But yeah, I tend to get more sloppy when I trade at anything moving. Well, not anything moving, but yeah, I prefer to sit on my hands and wait for something to really look nice. Yeah, Tesla. Did you go? Did you take a put on it? When you day trade, do you usually trade options or just shares stock? Okay, nice. Yeah, the market's not looking so hot. Honestly, I bet a longer term put on Tesla would do pretty well. But I'm not. Who's to say? It's kind of tough to read the whole macro picture of what the economy is doing. But all I know is the market sentiment has not been very good the last several months. All right, gotta attend to the crying baby. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of a similar thought that I was just having on it. Yeah, it's not holding any of this previous support here. So we've got this ascending line here. I drew it on my charts over here, but was it this one? I'm trying to remember now. It was. Just drawing it wrong. Maybe it wasn't. Could have sworn I had a nice ascending. Well, maybe it was just that right there. Yeah, I guess it was. Because it was respected a couple of times. So I guess 3 times here. It looks like we're breaking down now. So yeah, and I guess 280, like you just mentioned, kind of was the level of this ascending support here. So quickly, don't want to get too distracted from the task at hand, being day trading these watchlist stocks here. So CANO, this one faded right away off the open. No good. HHGC, I thought this one was I thought that, to be honest, this was going to be the one right here when I started to pick up. We started to get some volume, and then it got crushed. And it couldn't recover from that halt down, at least yet. About a half hour into the day. Ruby fading off. Wasn't interested anyway. Here's SPRO. This is the one that from yesterday here. So we'll see if this is going to end up being the one for the second day in a row. Got this resistance here at 89. To break out. SPRO. See, it's just these kind of nice looking pullbacks that you can recognize on the 15-second chart that don't show up on the 1 minute. Because this is a very nice looking healthy pullback and then rip. Looking at this, I want to be careful buying into this first red candle. Because I don't want the similar thing to happen, what we just saw on HHGC, where we can make a leg up and then buyers fail to push it and then sellers send it down. Pre-market high is at 313, so we're quite a ways off that, but we're holding up high here. I think the $3 break could end up being pretty strong if we get up that high. If we dip to 85, I'm a buyer. No, I didn't like it as much. So I would have liked to see this candle turn to a bottoming wick, close at 87 for that trade to have worked out. Well, I guess I just needed a second longer, so there it goes. So I guess that was it right there. And I even said I'm going to take the dip to 85, and I didn't take it. And it dipped to 85 and then went to 95. So that was a nice read on my part, but I just didn't follow through with my execution. So yeah, why did I leave on the table? We were consolidating here, and I said out loud, if we dip down to 85, I'm a buyer. We dip down to 85, I didn't buy, and that ends up being the bottom of the move, and it gives 10 cents. So, don't want to be too tentative about my trading. While this thing is selling off, let's look at everything else. LITM. Oh, am I being a big noob here? Which stock? Oh, I'm being big silly. That was a big mistake on my part. So I'm looking at LITM here, and I was looking for confirmation on this dip on the time in sales, and I'm looking at the time in sales for SPRO. That was my issue here. So I've got it. This is what I should have had pulled up. So that was my mistake. It's going to cost me a trade. Here's SPRO. Starting to pick up. Look to see if this thing can hold above. Preferably, if it would close above this topping red candle, that would look better. Okay, so here's some, getting some volume coming in here now. Don't want to be using the wrong time in sales again. What the heck is this? Why is my level 2 freaking out? Why is it frozen? Oh, come on. Why is the ask on this stock stuck? I don't understand. It's not the case on any other one. So there's the proper, yeah, 1140 by 48. And for some reason on this, we got 93 by 67 on the ask. It doesn't make any sense. And it's stuck on the ARCA exchange. Okay, so that's annoying. Oh, come on, level 2. Why are you doing this? So it's holding up high here. It's good to see. There's $3. Hmm. Totally wanted on that retest of the whole dollar. Oh, it looks like it's gonna get bought up. So that was a nice dip entry there at 97. About 8 seconds on this candle here. And close strong. Looks like it's gonna close nice. So the micro pullbacks are getting bought up nicely here. Be careful as we're putting in a topping wick on this 1 minute candle. Goes 302. Hmm. It's hanging out right on the whole dollar right here of 3. Keeps going 299 and then reclaiming. So we'll see if we can hold up here and make another push. I'd like to see it hold above $3. As my level 2 is still all messed up. Just watching here. Looks like it might break down here. Line in the sand right now is kind of 99. Wow. Look at that. I didn't expect that. That first micro pullback, and I missed that. There's another pullback there. Shoot, man. There's that pre-market level. I missed the break. Wow. Here we go on LITM. I'm going to miss that move. And I missed the micro pullback right here to 305. That was a really nice trade. I missed it. What's wrong with my level 2 on this stock? Again, kind of a spot. It looks like it wants to break down and then buyers come in. This is kind of an unexpected spot from this to it popped over this level like instantly here from 299. That 5-minute candle closed really strong. No trades in this whole move for me. Being a little bit too cautious here. It was really nice too when we held this level here. So I don't know why I didn't take that trade. It's okay. Can't catch them all. Looks like everything else is pulling back here. Yeah, SPRO is below view up now. So I'll keep watch on LITM here. Don't think we're done yet. So we're getting some selling pressure coming in here now. Volume has started to decline a little bit. The volume profile looks great. I mean, all these green candles have higher volume than the red candles. So that's great to see, including on this current pullback. First candle make a new high would be over 16. There's TOPS is making a push now. I don't really care about this one though. Volume is still light. So I'm going back over to LITM here. Okay, so caught out the backside of the move there. So this has been something that I've been getting myself into trouble recently, where on the backside of the move, it looks like we're going to start making a new high, and then I buy into a dip, and then that dip gets flushed on. Yeah, I should have known there. That was not a good entry. This thing's coming all the way back down here now. I also held that one a bit too long. If that dip was going to get bought, it was going to get bought right away. And I gave it too long to get bought up. So that was a bad trade there. I really missed these micro pullbacks here into this move. I had two of them that were really solid here. So I'm a bit slow today, a bit hesitant, a bit not quite on my toes enough. Not feeling as nimble as I should be. So Yeah, so it looks like LITM is breaking down here now. We'll see if it breaks below 3. Well. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. LITM curling back up here now. It's a nice 5-minute setup. Okay, LITM. I don't know why I can't draw on the 15-second chart. It's a bit annoying. Can you really do 1-second chart? Okay, guess you can. First 1 minute candle make a new high. Well, I guess not first because we're just making new highs. But new highs would be over 17 here. High of day 25. Yeah, this was not an entry right here. I've seen this too many times. I don't know why I got too aggressive there. Ends up printing a really bad 1 minute candle here too from this rejection. Let's take a look at SPRO from yesterday. Okay, so we're sold off below VWAP. It's a nice little move on TOPS, but Oh, just watching and waiting for the time being. HHGC. This one looked good for this first little push, but then we rejected and haven't been able to recover from this halt down. Looking at the general markets, looks like we're trying to bounce a little bit here. If we go to the long terms. So we're starting to curl off these lows, but we're down about 1.5% over the indices here. So I'm going to get back over to LITM. Wow. Here we go. It's around breakout level here. Hopefully this 1 minute candle doesn't give back all its gains and turn into a topping tail. That wouldn't look very good. It looks like that might be the case. Not enough volume there to push that one over. It's going to make it here. There it goes. It's going to be another loss there. Wow, I do not have a good read on the stock today. Should have been in for that breakout, though. So this broke out here, and then we had two really nice micro dips that got bought up. And I tried the same thing here. I ended up taking a loss on it. Don't want to get caught on the same kind of thing right here. We make a leg up, pushing towards highs, and then it flushes. So that's where I feel like we're at on this. Man, these dips are just not holding up, not getting bought up. Wow, so I am getting kind of wrecked by this stock today. So I'm down $100 right now. Looking at the other stocks from today, nothing else really looks too good. Oh, here comes SLNG. Out of nowhere into a halt. Okay. Is it halted? Yeah, it is. So I think I'm going to watch SLNG at a resumption there. But I'm not super bullish on this resumption. Nice red to green. My level 2 is still messed up on this stock. Maybe I should have just left it alone today, since this is the case. I don't know why it's doing this. Nah. So just waiting patiently. I will watch SLNG on resumption. So the resumption on SLNG. Take a look here. If it's a 5-minute halt, should be at, let's see, it halted at 38 and 8 seconds. So it's a 5-minute, should be 43 and 8 seconds. I'll look to see, let's see what the, yeah, decent volume in here, but not fantastic by any means. So resumption on this is going to be in about a minute. Oh, and here goes LITM. I think I'm going to watch SLNG on this resumption. Trading for setups, not for P&L. I keep remembering that. Remind myself of that. I used to take losses and then size up to try to gain back the losses consistently. The resumption on this is going to be in about 15 seconds here, so we'll be watching. No dip, just rip. So this is a bit of a rough resumption. Yeah, no say where I got filled there. Okay. Well, my accuracy today has been 0 for 4. It's been a terrible day for me trading. Wow. I really had a bad read on LITM. So I'm going to have to go back and watch this one. Look at that false breakout there. Over 38. Nasty. Man, with this false breakout here, I don't know what to think of the day. So the thing that I gotta be conscious of, the $80 loss today that I took on this pullback here. Now my idea was we're curling back up, and I was looking for the dip and then the entries, see if that was gonna get bought up to test highs at 25. Now the problem now that I'm looking at it here was looking at the 1 minute chart. First candle making a new high, then rejected, and that's where I bought in on this rejection. So looking at the 1 minute chart, that was kind of silly, and I was not paying enough attention to that. So just one small detail like that, definitely I wouldn't have taken the trade if I would have realized that in real time, but I did not. So looking around at charts, we have CANO starting to curl back up here, but I'm not really interested in trading this one. It's just, I'm not convinced, not much volume. HHGC, no. Ruby, no. LITM, this is the only one that could potentially curl back up. Currently, as it stands, I'm not doing very well on this name, or didn't do very well on that name. SONX, no. ATXI, no. No. SPRO is selling off here now. So this is really the only one is LITM. So oh, that's all it is. Okay. Okay. Well, with this, we're approaching 10 o'clock, so I'm going to wrap up the stream here. So currently on the day as it sits, I'm down $100. I lost $100 on stock LITM. Had a bad read on this thing today. The biggest loss that I had on it was totally an avoidable trade, looking back on it. So come back tomorrow with some more experience under my belt. Actually, I won't come back tomorrow. Unfortunately, I'll have to wait till Monday to come back and make this back. So yeah, for right now, I'm going to wrap things up there. So for anyone watching, have a good weekend. Hope you got green today. And I'm out of here for today. Later.